Hello, 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 and welcome to this final boss fight live stream of D&D. My name is John, and I am joined by the Angel Games player. Somewhere in there.
She's dying currently.
No, we're not joined by Angel tonight. Rogue Trader.
Oh, howdy there. I went to buy some camo pants, but I couldn't find any.
Smitty.
Oh, we should never really trust stairs. They're always up to something.
Clappy.
Yeah, I was accused of being a plagiarist. Their word, not mine.
and Steam Chew.
Hello. Chew, my favorite.
And I think Angel's here somewhere. It's like I can hear her voice still. Last time you explored the Lost levels some more. You made your way around and found a pit trap. That was a fun moment.
Yep. That was a fun moment. Thank God I've got fire resistance.
You found a room that had exploded previously. And you found a trash compactor.
Oh, that's going to be a tight squeeze.
So, you know, lots of fun things. You're currently, and we're gonna move over to the map, I think. You are currently exploring a room with 2 sets of bunk beds and a large arch on the back wall that has the face of a gold wormling carved into the keystone with its mouth open.
Yes, because we kept trying to put things in the mouth to see if that would help, and we couldn't get it open.
Correct. So, I'm going to say to you, what would you guys like to do now?
What I want to do is just give one-liners for the next 10 minutes, but...
what would you in character like to do now?
Oh, that's a difficult question.
We got this area up here we need to explore, so... We need to do more exploring.
We'll find a clue to that at some point. You're all in the way.
I don't even know what we're doing, so...
I'm gonna back off the people that I've got control of. I'm assuming for the most part, Christy, that I was nearly called her Steam Chew. I'm assuming for the most part, Nuri is just going to follow along with everybody else. Unless you tell me otherwise.
Like I said, I don't even know, because I wasn't here last session, so I don't even know what we're doing or where we are or anything.
So we're still on the floor where the big temple was. We found out about a weird magic staff and a... Do we have the bits of the magic staff? I think we do.
Yes.
I think you have
Aurelius got possessed.
Released that possession. We found the exploding rooms. We went through Mad Mage's version of the crushing scene in Star Wars, except we weren't in the trash compactor.
Clappy.
Yes.
Clappy and Smitty. As you get to this corner, you see the flick of a cloak disappearing around this corner. It is a black cloak.
Did you see that, Smitty? Or wait, sorry, not Smitty. What's your
I should go with
character's
character
name?
names. Nefira and
Nefira, yes.
Aurelius. You see the tail of a black cloak just disappearing around the corner.
You saw that, right?
Oh yeah. Guys, we got company down here.
Oh, company.
Can I kill it?
You see it disappear around this corner. And
Not
this
good
corner.
assumption.
And this
Wow.
corner. And let me double check where it goes next.
No worries. As the first chasing is just going to be shouting, wait!
This corner. This corner. This corner.
It's a lot of corners, John.
This corner.
I'm gonna get it.
It's a
I'm
bad
gonna get it.
idea.
This
Like at
corner.
this point, Toya's not even sure what she's chasing, but
This
it's something
corner.
moving, and her cat instincts are just going nuts.
And now you don't see
No!
anything except for a giant insect, and I need to catch up with everybody else.
Time to
There's-
murder a giant bug.
There is very much the full like screeching to the halt, boasting
Yeah.
pedaling backwards to slow down.
Yes. Like,
That's
oh
the
shit,
sound of a heavy locomotive coming to a grinding halt.
Just a horrifying screech of mithril on stone.
You screech to a halt at the smashed open door to what, as you look into the room, seems to have been a communal eating area at one point. You see smashed tables and benches and shattered cutlery and plates and wasted food. And I'm going to ask for initiative rolls.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to
Can you roll for me? Because I've
I-
not got Foundry.
yeah.
Oh.
As soon
Oh,
as
yeah.
mine re-rolls, as soon as my Foundry restarts, I will.
Where is there it is. I just want to point out I've got plus 11 to initiative.
Jesus wept.
And I got 15.
I have a +2 and I got 16.
I have a +2 and got 3.
Yay! I will be back in soon, I hope. Foundry did my favorite crashing thing where it forgets that there are images that I need to see.
I don't think it has updated my cantrips that I put in there last week. Or would that have to be I'm pretty sure I brought it up while we were all here, I think. Maybe. Let me just check D&D Beyond and make sure that I did in fact update my cantrips last week.
While you do that, I'll roll the initiatives I need to be rolling now.
Yes, I should have 3 additional cantrips.
Okay, let me just re-import your character. Da-da-da. All right, that should be updated now, Smitty. Not Smitty.
Yep, it is. We're good.
And
names.
I don't know why my brain stopped separating names out today. It's a fun time for it to decide that names are not a thing I need to remember whose is whose anymore. Combat begins, and apparently the most awake of everyone with a +3 to initiative is Zara.
My girl. My girl.
Zara is gonna...
Get him, baby.
Zara's going to attempt a
I'll hold your
Ray
phone.
of Frost. Zara is going to miss with a Ray of Frost.
Oops. It's okay, baby. You're still the best.
Blast of Frost shoots past you and just cakes the table in just ice crystals. Vason.
Oh yeah. Oh God. There's a big bug. Let's hit the big bug. So yeah, gonna just shimmy around it.
Actually, that reminds me, they have an ability at the start of their at the start of your turn. Make me a charisma saving throw.
God, I'm a paladin. I better be able to make this throw. 24.
You are fine.
The nervousness in that chuckle.
I mean, he is, as he says, a paladin and should be perfectly fine making that saving throw, but should.
It's the
Doesn't
law
always
of
mean
comedy
is.
that I would fail.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're gonna just hit this thing really hard.
Okay. That
That's
does
a 19.
indeed just hit.
Okay. Give me 12. Do we have any spell slots? We do not have any. We do have higher level spell slots. Let's drop a second level smite in there. So let's chuck another 4d8 in there for fun.
Okay.
That's 31 for the first hit. And then we're just going to hit it again.
1 second. Let me get that 21 points of damage and apply that to it. 22 will hit.
And it's 15.
That is a good starting of the round.
I'm glad. And I'll end my turn.
Anything else?
Not that the. Oh, I should have done it. Nah, nothing else.
Aurelius,
Okay.
at the top of your turn, can you make me a charisma saving throw, please?
Oh no!
I
Why did I
guess.
I shouldn't.
If I can figure out how. Hold on.
There is a button.
Oh,
in the
there it
chat.
is. There it is. There it is. I got it. Oh, I see it now. Oh, fuck.
Okay. You look into its eyes, and your eyes, Aurelius, just go wide. And
Why?
And for this turn, you just stand there doing nothing.
Do I take... Oh, that's... Okay, I see. It's not damage.
It's not damage. It determines what you do.
Cool. Good turn, guys.
Is Urania within range to do that? They just are. So let's have Urania. This is going well. Oh dear.
Oh no! That's a melee attack at least.
Okay, so I'm going to roll a d4, and 1, it's going to be Gark, 2, Nuri, 3, Zara. Sorry, Gark. Let's actually roll to hit first, shall we, Urania? That hits.
Jesus.
Urania just whips round with a short sword and lands a blow against Gark.
It is impolite to shiv your friends.
It is now Gark's turn, and Gark is out of range of this effect. But I don't think... Can he do anything with that range? No, he needs to get closer to do things. So he is gonna rage. No, not that one. Consume resource, no. And he's gonna run in there. And he's gonna take a swing with the Warhammer against it. And then he's gonna take another swing with the Warhammer against it. And the second one will hit. And we'll do some damage. Toya.
Yes.
At the top of your turn, could you make me a charisma saving throw, please?
I can. I just need to remember how to do it.
There is a button in the chat window that will roll it for you.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Handy. Is that at advantage or not?
Not at advantage.
Okay, because I know sometimes if you're close enough to Vason, so...
You get a bonus if you're close enough, but he ran off and left you behind.
Yeah, I just didn't know if he was close enough. That's why I'm asking. Okay.
But you are fine. You stare
cool.
into the creature's eyes and you blink for a second and you focus and you are fine.
Cool.
And you can act as normal
Hey.
this turn.
Boom! Hi, motherfucker. I keep forgetting this is supposed to be a friendly channel. I'm so sorry. Alright. God, this new character sheet's a pain. Hold on. I've got to find my weapon. Where'd it go?
It's
hate this new sheet
favorited
so much.
underneath your hit points.
Underneath my hit points. Okay. All right, here we go. So I've got rage, so I need to do that first, right? What do you mean it's run out of its designated
Take
attribute?
off consume resource.
Oh. Okay, so there, I've done that. And then I do that. Wait. Did it work?
And then
Sorry
it's in the
about that. I
chat
didn't
window.
get my mic muted in time.
Okay. Alright, now that... Okay, there's my rage. Oh, there it is. Attack. And that's... normal?
That would be at advantage because Vason is... you are flanking with Vason.
Okay, okay.
That'll hit.
Damn! Awesome. Now, the damage gets extra because of the...
Divine Fury, so you get an extra 2 from your rage, and then an extra...
So right here, what it's showing, I'll tell you what I'm seeing. It says the 1d8 for slashing +4 plus at bonus.
Yeah, so in the
Was it already
situational
adding?
bonus, add 1d6 plus 4.
Okay, so 1d6 plus 4. And then was that normal or crit? I'm not sure.
That would have been normal.
Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. There you go.
Okay, it's still standing.
But I get to hit it again, right?
You do indeed.
Oh, oops, come on. There we go. Attack.
That'll hit. This time it's just a +2 in the situational bonus.
Right, just a +2. All right.
Did you just roll the same combination of dice again?
Apparently.
And that was enough to take it down.
Nice, good job, guys.
There's another one.
Fight.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, I know, right?
Nuri, what would you like Nuri to do, Christy?
I can give out a bless to someone, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't got my sheet up, so...
let me double check your spell
slots. Let me see. D&D and Beyond will probably load for me in about 10 minutes, so...
So yeah, you could bless at level 1, 2, or 3, so... Who would you like to
level
bless?
2. Who's closest to who we're fighting?
Vaesen, Toya, Gark, and Nefira are the 4 closest people.
Who is physically the closest, is what I mean.
Basin.
You with bless at level 4, at level 2, you can get 4 people. Those are the 4 that are closest.
Yeah, and that's fine then.
So if you want to get all of those,
yeah.
So Gark, Toya, Nefira, and Vaesen, you are all blessed.
Yes.
What does that do?
You get to add a 1d4 to any attack roll or saving throw you make while Nuri continues concentrating on this spell.
Cool. Thank you, Nuri.
And then what would you like to do, Christy?
And then I think I get a bonus action. I can use spiritual weapon. It says.
Yep.
Oh, going off my D&D and Beyond. So if I roll that. That's a 13. It's rolled.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It was a spear, wasn't it? Like a glaive, kind of. Spear or glaive.
I'm afraid a
glaive,
13
actually.
doesn't hit. So you summon in the spiritual weapon, but it bounces off the Umber Hulks plate armor. And it is now the Umber Hulk's turn, and it is gonna... It's got movement speed for that, right? Yeah. It's gonna come over and say hello to Vaesen.
Oh, hello.
So it gets... Oh, that many attacks, does it? It's going to launch forward with its clicking mandibles at you, Vaesen, for a 25 to hit.
Oh, that's definitely going to hit. I'm assuming that's also going to then lead to damage?
Yes.
Cool.
That is 13 points of damage.
It's getting a chance to go, whee!
It does go...
I need to take that damage.
It bites into you, and you burst with energy, and it stumbles backwards.
Fantastic. Apparently I have something I've been concentrating on. Don't know what I'm concentrating on. Apparently I detect magic on.
Yeah, I'm assuming that you're not detecting magic anymore.
Probably not. Okay, so it's going to take damage. So it takes 8 damage as well.
Okay. It bites into you and it rips a section of, like, a gouge in your arm as it flies away from you. Nefira.
Okay.
I didn't mean to make it explode, but could you make me a charisma saving throw, please?
Charisma saving throw. Oh, yeah, I can just put on the thing. That's a 21.
You're perfectly fine.
Hey, get out of my head. There's enough voices in here already.
Feed.
Getting to that, dear. Calm down. Is it actually? I'm not going to hexblade curse it, but I will start swinging away with the blade of devouring.
Okay.
That's a critical hit.
I'm intrigued that you're still apparently targeting one of the invisible stalkers.
Yeah, so I untargeted that.
But yeah, that hits, obviously.
That is a lot of damage about to come your way. That is 30 points of damage.
Oh, that is... You don't love to see it. It's a 1 on the 1 dice there.
I know. Look at that going, oh, that is so upsetting. I rolled a 1, but...
It is still standing, so...
Hi, unit.
You ungrateful thing.
For context, you just stabbed Gark.
Yeah, how could you do that to your partner? So mean.
Right, anything else I can do? Nothing for right now, so that should be me done.
Okay.
One hefty stab.
It is Zara's turn again, and she's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 run into the room. She did go round the corner, not through it, just in case anybody's wondering. And she's going to try a Ray of Frost again. And this time it just sort of plays across Nefira's cold weather like cloak thing, and just like ice crystals form up your back, Nefira.
Hit the bug, not me!
Sorry! Vason, could you make me a charisma saving throw, please?
Okie doke. Thankfully, I also have a D4 on this. Happy about that. 20.
Perfectly fine.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and big old smacky with a sword.
Don't forget you get a plus D4 on this.
I also get advantage.
That too. There are many things in your... Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
I'll be
glad I could help,
right
guys.
back.
Would you... Faison, would you like to... Would you like to smite?
Would I like to smite? Yes, I would. I would like to smite. So we're just going to add... it has to be a second level spell slot, so that's going to be 4d8.
Is that not...
Bonus.
Yeah, so that's 3d8 for the spell slot plus the 1d8 for scale edge. Cool.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Okay, so it's dead
Okay, I'm
now.
back. Sorry about that.
You love to see it.
It's dead now. It exploded.
I just sort of in my head.
everywhere.
In my head, what's happened is Vason's basically turned around from the previous one. It's tried to stare at him, and he's just gone no and gone full Zenitsu through it.
It sort of turns round to look at you, and then its top half just
Disintegrates.
sits on the floor.
God, I love this character.
We're just going to end the combat there, because everybody's dead.
I am covered in bug.
Walks over and just gives him a pat on the shoulder. It's okay. I've been covered in much worse. And grabs his collar. And if you yell at Zara again, there won't be anything left of you to be covered in bug. Deal?
Deal. Let's get to work on a rave.
Good boy. Nice shot, Vason. Oh my god, that was amazing.
Mason just sort of, I assume he has some sort of the bug stuff on his face. He just sort of licks the front of his face. Do you think that'll be good with salt?
I don't know.
Pepper,
Lick his face.
probably.
There's the entire bug. You could have just.
Yeah, but you're right
just
there.
resigns himself to it.
Now the question is, does he feel the roughness of the tongue because he's got scales?
No, because he has scales.
Zara sort of hand on hips.
Let's see. Yes, honey.
Yes.
I don't know. You're standing there with your hands on your hips. Are you all right?
Are we licking our friends now?
No, I'm tasting the bug. We're trying to decide if it'll taste good with salt or not.
There is a lot more of it not on your friend.
Well, yeah, but he's right there. Why waste the time?
Nephira, Aurelius, and Eurinia, you enter a smashed scullery. This room contains the smashed remains of a preparation table, a dishwashing station, a stone cabinet. Scattered across the floor are pots and pans and utensils that are all corroded and useless. And there is what remains of a rusted water pump in one corner of the room.
As soon as I get in, I say, Zonderbruck!
Oh, God.
I forgot that was a thing.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
I don't think this is the place. As much as dwarves like a good meal.
Mason just notices the portal at the other end of this room and just goes, "Oh yes, right, yeah, Zonderbruck."
Nothing happens. But there is an arch carved into the south wall. The keystone of the arch features a image of a hand pouring ale from a flagon.
Do we have any ale?
I think some of us do.
No, I think I know how to do this. Mason will tear himself out of Toya's licking grasp.
He did it once on his cheek. Yeah, weenie.
And we'll get out his water skin and we'll just pour water into the arch of the portal.
So, in the scullery, is there anything that looks like it might be worth investigating, or is it just kind of smashed up stuff that's not really useful?
It appears to all be smashed and useless.
Okay.
You all hear the sound of the portal opening.
Yes.
Basin, a female voice. You are not ready for this. And the portal closes.
Oh, not again. That's the second time I've heard that message.
It is.
I've lost track.
It is the same voice. Just to be perfectly clear, it is the same voice.
Is it our bestie again?
Well, at least we know how that one will work.
Guys, there's a closed door over here.
There's a hallway here.
There's good eating in here. Invisible just rips one of the Umber Hulks' legs off.
For the love of God, at least cook it with some salt and pepper. Season the meat.
I'm going to. I'm just gathering the legs up.
Always sniffing to see if she can catch any scent of the cloak that they were chasing.
Oh, yeah, cloak.
Roll me a perception check.
Ah, feck. Okay. Perception. Wink. Normal.
You sniff the air. You can smell something over this direction.
All right.
I'm just gonna see what's in this room.
Yeah,
Open the door.
Aurenia will follow you. You don't necessarily see her, but you can kind of sense her there.
Hey, we got another
Wait.
portal over here, it looks like.
Boy is prowling.
Alright, you guys do that. I think a dozen legs of Umber Hulk is probably enough eating.
So, Urania and Aurelius, this room is empty.
You do their room.
This room is empty except for an arch embedded in the northeast wall. The space inside the arch bears a relief of a female dwarf standing with her eyes closed. A large key is carved into the head of the stone hammer that she clutches to her chest. Sorry, a large keyhole? Did I say key or keyhole?
You said key.
You said key.
There is a large keyhole in the head of the stone hammer that she is clutching to her chest.
Does it look like anything we have found? I don't think anybody's found any keys or anything.
If you have any keys, maybe.
Let me check my inventory. I do not have any keys.
I don't see any keys in the group inventory.
Would Nori have any random skeleton keys on her? She could try.
Let's have a quick...
I have lots of random stuff,
you
junk in my pocket.
do have lots of random stuff.
So my obsidian pipe, or what was it? Obsidian? Was it obsidian? The pipe I got last time? It is not in there anymore.
If it wasn't on your D&D Beyond
Yeah.
character sheet, I'd be scared.
Oh, that's probably what it was then.
I'm going to say that Nuri does have a couple of keys. She goes over to try and put them in and turn them, but none of them fit this. None of them fit in and turn.
Worth a try.
Meanwhile, do we have a gen still?
Yes. Sorry, I wanted to give you guys a chance to do your thing. She's still prowling along the hallway, occasionally pausing and sniffing to make sure that she's going the right way, so...
Okay.
Assuming...
You get to a junction where the hallway turns a corner and another hallway branches off.
Yep. So this is where she'd sniff again to make sure. So another perception?
Yep.
Alright. Oh, now I gotta... Hold on.
Okay, 1 second. You
Oh no! I don't like that.
You
Okay.
sniff the air, and there is something living very close to you. But you can't see anything, you can only smell it.
I'm gonna slowly edge forward into the junction.
And as you get to there, I'm going to ask you to stop moving.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll a dice.
I'm just gonna head up this way towards Toya.
You head back a bit. This was
Head
all,
back a bit.
like this was happening while you were exploring the key.
Oh, gotcha.
Does a 24 hit your armor class, Toya?
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it does, but I don't remember.
God, I wish it wouldn't hit your armor class. That'd be amazing.
Oh no, which one's my armor class again?
It's the one that is, for your character sheet, 14, which is less than 24.
Okay, so it's... Oh, right. Okay, so it's the one in the... that's a shield. That's
the one
what
in
it
the
is. Okay.
shield.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't tell that's what it was because it's got like the circle, so...
So you take 10 points of slashing damage as unseen a great sword slices across your back. And one second. What does that mean?
Means oh shit and cat.
Okay, I need to... get rid of that one. I'll put a new one here.
Is this still working? Everything's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah.
As a man in a long cloak swings wildly, his eyes bulging, his beard and hair twisting in the breeze, swings a great sword through your back, Toya.
Right. Is that a second strike?
No, that's the first strike.
Okay.
What we are going to say now is it is time for everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, baby.
Initiative. I was literally just looking at it. Where'd I put it?
Same.
There it is. Got it.
You can click your portrait at the top of the screen on Foundry.
You can?
Yes.
I didn't know that. It's useful for the future.
Damn, I rolled well.
Why did I have 11 to initiative last time and now I've got 6? That's weird.
Yeah, I've got 7. Don't even worry about it, honey bun. Like, I'm not even sure what this initiative is. I don't know how I am so behind in the initiative when I'm the one getting attacked.
How are you only getting 6 rather than 11? That's weird.
Yeah, the first... Maybe it happened when my character sheet was re-imported. I don't know. But that's strange to me.
I mean,
I don't know which one. I don't know which one is right, though, is the thing. It says +6 on D&D Beyond.
It must be +6.
Yeah. Okay, no worries.
It's like a weird situational thing.
Maybe.
Robin, we need to roll initiative. I don't know if you're here or not.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was unmuted. Sarah came in just for a second. I thought I was unmuted. 24.
24.
I muted when she came in to bring me a cup of tea, and then I obviously forgot to unmute. Sorry.
No worries. And I'll roll for Nuri.
Alright, I did roll on roll 20, but I don't know if it... Not roll 20, D&D and Beyond. I didn't know if it was connected or not.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
Okay. So you hear... All of you hear the distant sounds of Toya cry out in pain as a great sword slices through her. Urenia, you're the first to act.
So, hearing that, I'm going to use my Dread Ambush feature to add 10 foot to my normal speed, which gives me 50 foot of movement.
Okay.
And 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Then I'm going to dash for another 50 foot. 25, 30, 35... Oh. 35, 40, 45, 50. And that is literally all I can do for the time being.
Okay. Zara being next is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and runs up and catches up with Urenia. Again, dashing, but not quite as fast as Urenia. This humanoid who looks like a wizard wielding a great sword is going to make 2 attacks against you.
Right.
That is a 23 and a 21 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit.
That is going to be 7.
Okay.
And another 7. Vason.
So how far away does this pain sound like it is?
Quite a distance.
Fantastic. So I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
So that gives me a free bonus action dash. So that means I'm going to take a quick 80 feet of movement. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Holy hell. Where is
sorry,
Angel?
you took a couple of 5-foot steps there as 10 foot.
Yeah, but it still totals to 80. I think.
Okay.
We just use a ruler. 50.
Dang it! I forgot I was supposed to roll with I was supposed to roll on advantage with
right.
initiative.
I get one more. Yeah.
You will do if you click initiative. It rolls with advantage on.
Oh, okay then. Cool.
If I get bonus action dash, can I still also dash?
Yes.
With my full action. Okay, cool. Pictures, yeah. Keep moving. 30 and 10 and... Okay. There's Toya, and there's nothing to kill.
Yep.
That's Vason's turn.
Urenia and Zara just see a whiz as Vason just rockets by.
Andale.
He's speedy.
It's like a lightning bolt just walks past.
And then how fast is Gark? Gark is 40 feet. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to get to here. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 as Gark runs past.
Quite as speedy.
Aurelius.
About the same speed as me.
Yep, I'm gonna take the dash action. How do I do that?
Just move your character.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I think that's... Where do I see my movement speed? I'm looking for it. I'm sorry.
It is under your character profile picture.
There it is. Okay, so I've got 30 feet. So I'm going to do the dash action and go another 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And actually, hold on. I need to check something here. Where is it? Do I not have fire arrows? There it is. It's flame arrow. That is an action. Okay. Yep. I'm just gonna take the dash action and get there.
Okay. Nefira.
Maybe I'll mute myself for a second. Right, that is Gutian over here. Actually, I should 25, so 30 there, and then dashing gets me all the way up to here. And that is going to be me.
Toya.
Yes, it's my turn.
We need to put a bell on that cat.
This motherfucker just comes up behind me and stabs me. Like, of course, I'm going to rock his frickin' world. So first, I'm a rage.
Okay.
And then I think, hold on. Never mind. Okay, that's not a thing. All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna attack. I think it's normal, right?
Yes. That just hits.
Right. So, damage. And but it hits, which means like. So, sorry, 1d6 plus 4?
Yep.
Right. So, roll that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stab at him again. And that's a normal.
That just hits again. You like
right,
apparently making it close.
Apparently. Well, she's hurting. She did just get stabbed in the back. She's like, ugh. All right, so damage. And then what's the bonus for that one?
Just plus 2 this time.
Just a plus 2. Okay.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do.
I believe that would be the case. Yeah, that's a bonus action and a action. So you could run away if you would like to use any movement to run away, but he will get an attack of opportunity against you.
No, this guy stabbed me from behind. I'm going to kill him.
Okay. It is Nuri's turn, and everybody has run off.
Poor Nuri. Where'd they all go?
Well,
So-
more poor you guys, because if I'm not keeping up with you, then you
Nuri's-
don't have a healer.
Nuri makes it to
Same.
the middle of the refectory because they're only little and they've got short legs. Urania.
So, Arenia is going to run up to here and she's going to basically jump onto Aurelius's shoulders and then kind of shoulder hop up to. Yeah. Can't see anything there, so she's going to dash because she saw Vasson head up to the right. 15. And she's 20, 25, 30, and she's going to 35, 40, and she's going to stay there, but she can't actually do anything right now because everything else is a bonus act. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to Hunter's Mark the guy
Okay.
that's attacking Toya,
Okay.
and that is everything.
I have a marked condition for that. So you see a man with like long wizard's robes wielding a great sword and just crazy hair, bulging eyes, human looking. Something is tonally dissonant about the fact that this wizard is attacking with a great sword.
That doesn't seem quite right.
It's Zara's turn, and she's going to go. She's going to dash again, which catches her up to where Vason got to. And she can't
Zoom.
quite make him out. And on this guy's turn, you see the wounds start to just close up. Toya, the sword marks that you put into him start to seal up behind them.
Right.
Um,
That's some cheating bullshit. That's what that is.
and he is going to swing for a 13 and an 18 to hit you.
13 misses, 18 hits.
So that is going to be 11 points of damage, but you're raging now, so that's halved to 5.
Alright, so that's 61. You cheating bastard.
Vason.
Okay, so still can't see this guy. 10, 20, 30. Oh, I can now see him. Oh, I recognize that face. Damn it, Toya, why do you have to stand there? I'm just gonna hit him.
Okay.
Just a like eat him. Eat him.
You're okay. I just thought you were yeah. I'm guessing the effects on Bless from before have long worn.
They would have faded by this point, yes.
That's an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Alrighty. 15.
Okay.
We'll follow that up with another hit. Oof.
13 just misses.
Damn.
He just manages to bring the great sword up and block you with it.
Fair enough. And you know what, because I can, I'm just going to use my bonus action to dash and slip around him and go over here.
Okay. Gark is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 to here. And then he's going to dash along so that he ends up... Well, he's going to end up stopping here in the end. Actually, no, he's going to go one step further because he's not going to get to attack this turn, and somebody else might get to attack before him. He doesn't know. Aurelius.
All right. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I am going to dash again. And 5, 10... hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to get to here.
Okay. You just start getting round the corner where you can see this crazy-haired man with a long beard and crazy white hair and crazy
Is this
eyes.
him right here?
Yes.
Okay.
You can just sort of see the very edge of this, like, wizardly form.
Okay.
Nefira.
Whatever, I was on music. Right, let's try and keep up. 10, 5, 30. I wasn't in the wall very much. 30, and then a dash
I hate when that
brings
happens.
me to right there. And I can. Yeah, that looks like a very mad face. That's me. That's all I can do because I had to use an action to dash.
Toya.
Yes. So I'm pissed and I'm hurting, so I'm gonna smack him again.
Okay. Never let
Now
it be
that
said that you run short on plans.
Yeah, I know, right? So because Vason is so close to me, I get advantage again now, right?
No. You have to be standing
Oh.
on opposite sides of the person.
Oh, okay. Well, then the first thing I'm gonna do is move here.
Oh, hey, look, tactics.
What? Oh,
What tactics in D&D? No. Surely you jest.
All right. And so now I can attack at advantage, right?
Yes,
Smack him with the sword.
that'll hit.
And then damage and... Ooh. What's the formula this time?
1d6 plus 4.
Okay, so 1d6 plus 4. Bam.
Okay. Yep.
And then, because I hate him, I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. That'll
Bam.
also hit.
And this one's just plus 2, right?
This is just plus 2, yes.
Right. I'm slowly starting to remember.
Okay, that's your go.
This is what you get for hitting a fucking cat, you asshole. She's just wailing on him.
Hey man, you don't fuck with cats.
On Nuri's turn, Nuri is gonna keep on trucking and has just made it round the first corner of the first corridor. You're any
Right. So I'm going to kind of look at sorry, cannot pronounce your character name there, Aurelius. And she's just going to say, keep up, slowpoke. And then she's going to run over here. And then she's going to fire 2 crossbow bolts at the wizard.
Okay.
Just checking, because of my umbral sight, he won't see me, so these would be at advantage, is that right?
He is relying on no, he has other senses than dark vision.
Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to check if I was rolling at advantage or not. That's fine. So did I say that was sharpshooter or not? I can't remember.
You haven't said it yet, but you can say it still.
Yeah, I'm saying it now. So that is 18 minus it's 5 for sharpshooter, I believe. So
13
13
is just a miss.
Okay, second attack. Sorry, just give me a second. Dirty 20 minus 5, 15.
15 will hit. First one, he just
So-
manages to bring the great sword up and slices through the arrow. The second one, you just manage to get through just as he finishes the maneuver, and you sink an arrow into him.
First one's, that's 8 points of damage. And then
Okay.
I'm going to use my crossbow expert sharpshooter as well.
Did you roll with the hunter's mark?
Yes,
Cool.
that was including the hunter's mark.
Cool.
Which I believe will be 19 minus 5, so 14.
14 just hits.
Hunter's mark again.
Yep.
That's a bit better. That's 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is everything from me. That was my bonus action for the third attack.
Cool. It is Zara's turn, and she's gonna come running round 30 feet to get up behind Toya, and she is not happy with what has been happening. And she is gonna magic missile. Uh, 2d4 plus 2 plus 2. 2. I can do numbers. Wow. She is not happy.
There's a reason they're dating.
And he is looking rough. And at the start of his turn, you do see that some of the wounds start to heal up.
You little bitch.
I'm going to actually apply healing this time instead of making his healing cause damage to him. And
Yeah, that might help.
he is going to look around, and he's going to swing the great sword at Vason for the first attack. That is going to be a 15 to hit, which I don't think it does.
It goes tink.
He's going to swing at Toya for the second hit. That's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
So that is going to be 9 halved to 4.
Right, so that's... Okay. I'm starting to think I need better armor. I don't know how I have all this strength and I have such a low armor class.
And then he is going to drop this magical form. And he turns into
Ew.
a grey, large fish, frog-like thing, and he's going to launch a bite at Gark.
Ew. Just gross.
Which also hits, I believe. Yes, it does.
I hate that as a barbarian I can't have vicious mockery.
You should always take the magic adept feat, magic initiative feat, just for vicious mockery.
Gark is gonna swing the Warhammer.
Boonk.
And
Oh,
again, both hit. Let's make sure I apply the damage to the bad guy and not to Gark himself.
Gark just swings his warhammer back and it hits him in the back of the head.
Oh, don't even joke. I've done that before.
So did you get out on that one?
Aurelius.
All right. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I am going to cast Frostbite on Fishy Boy here.
Okay.
So he has to make a DC 14 con save, or he takes 2d6. Okay.
He does.
So does he get half? Or does he take
that's a
no
cantrip.
damage?
That's no damage.
Okay. Cool.
Anything else on your turn?
I don't think so.
Okay. Nefira.
Right, sorry. No,
He's here.
yeah, sorry about that.
Actually, sorry. Can I do a healing word on Toya? Because she's taken a little bit of damage, right? Okay.
A little bit,
so
a little bit.
I will do. What are you at right now?
I'm at 57 of 90.
57 of 90. Okay. Yeah, I'll
You're
do
fine.
I'll do a second level just to. I'll do first level. Just to give you a little bit here. Normal. So you get 6.
Ooh.
Get you above 60 anyway.
It puts me at 63. Math. I can't math.
I want to feel useful, guys.
You are useful. That was great.
Nefira
Oh,
comes
yeah,
sliding
apologies.
around the corner.
Sliding around the corner, I'm going to go Hexblade Curse. Thank you. So I'm going to slap a Hexblade's Curse on our little grey slad over here.
Okay.
And then come swinging in with a Lesser Blade of Devouring. That is free.
That'll hit. It's not a critical, but it'll hit.
It's fine. I'll take what I can get. That is 14 points of damage. 9 slashing, 5.
Cool.
Kill it before it gets away.
It is Toya's turn.
Right. So I'm smack him with the sword. Because when do I do anything else? So I'm attack at advantage.
That'll hit.
26 is my favorite number today, apparently.
Today's episode
Right,
of
so then-
Dungeon of the Mad Mage has been brought to you by the numbers 2 and 6.
And then it's 1d6 plus 4.
Yep. She's learned
I
in.
remembered it this time.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to attack him again because, like I said... Ooh, wait. Oh, no. Bam! Bam!
That'll hit.
And do that, and it's +2 the second time.
Okay.
God, he's just not going down, is he?
He's resilient.
Fucking die, you ugly fish! She's just
Nuri.
wailing on him.
Nuri has now made it to the top of the corridor, but not quite round the corner just yet. Urania.
Right. Yes. Gonna fire with my hand crossbow, sharpshooter,
Okay.
which will almost certainly miss because that's a 5 on the dice, plus the 8 is 13, I think. -5, so that misses.
13 misses.
Second attack is 18 -5, which is a 13 again,
Misses.
which also misses. And then last one again, with me crossbow expert. That's a bit better. That's 22 minus 5 for... Oh god, my brain's not working. Yes. No. So that's with me hunter's mark.
That'll hit.
7 plus 3 is 10, plus the sharpshooter damage, which I forgot to do last time, is 20.
Okay. He goes down.
I want to pin him against the wall if I can.
Okay. You just fire. And he's still standing there. And then you realize that he's actually slumping against the wall, the arrow piercing through and out the back and into the wall. And you just see the cracks in the wall.
Nice.
Hey guys. I think I got stabbed.
What did you say about running away from the rest of the group?
Guys,
I mean, that's
some blood. It's not making sense.
Nuri eventually comes running around the corner and catches up with everybody else.
Nuri, I got stabbed.
Let me guess, you want me to heal you
Would that be okay?
after
If you-
running off?
I mean, if you can't do it, that's all right. I mean, I won't force you or anything.
No, I can do it, but I'm just making the point that you go dashing off and it takes me the whole of combat and you get stabbed.
I mean, on the bright side, at least you didn't get hurt.
Mm.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. She's as scary as Zara. Toya's just like...
What
It's
level
the
would you like to
disappointment.
cast it at? You are
What do I
currently-
have free?
You're out of second level spell slots, but you've got first or third. Or fourth.
Third. Yeah, third. I'll say fourth because I know they're less. I'll do a third.
Okay, and I'm gonna find the spell any minute now. Helps if I look in the right level of spells. So Toya, that's going to be 19 points of healing from Nuri.
Nice. So that's 82. Thank you, Nuri. Like, Toya's
okay.
absolutely prepared for Zara to just grab her by the back of the neck and like, why do you do this every time?
She is upset with you.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to figure out where the cloaked thing went. And then he just kind of, like, he wasn't there. I came and I was sniffing around because I wasn't going to attack or anything. I was going to figure out if I could figure out where they went. And the next thing I know, I'm getting attacked from behind. I swear, I really wasn't trying to get into a fight. I'm sorry.
Toya,
Yes.
as you think back over it, when you were chasing the cloak, you didn't smell anything. You saw the cloak, but you didn't smell anyone.
Actually, what was I smelling? Obviously, just now I was smelling that guy, but I wasn't smelling anything from the cloak. I was looking for a scent because that's what I do when I start chasing something, but I'm really thinking about it. I wasn't smelling anything when we were chasing that thing or else. Like, that thing that just attacked us, that had a smell. That's what brought me this way, right, guys? But when we were chasing that thing down the hall before we fought the bugs, there wasn't a smell. And And I mean, like, okay, you guys could argue that, like, maybe it was Gark or Vason and I couldn't smell it over them, but that wasn't it. Everything has a smell. There's always a smell. And especially if he was running ahead of us, or it, or whatever, was running ahead of us, there should have been something left behind, but there wasn't. Is it a ghost?
I'm gonna ignore that insult. Go pick up those bug legs.
Well, she's not insulting him. She's just Vason and Gark just have much more noticeable smells. It's not a bad smell. It's just like everything has a scent, and Gark and Vason
You have a clearly definable scent.
Yes, it's because you're
Vason's-
dragonborn.
Vason's already left and come back.
Don't be mean. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to insult you. It's a good thing. A strong scent means that you can hide people who are more vulnerable. It's a good thing. I promise. Everyone's mad at me, and I wasn't actually looking for a fight this time.
Vason will just pass one of the 12 Umber Hulk legs.
Zara just says, "You weren't looking for a fight, but you went off alone."
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
What if you'd
Okay.
fallen
In the future, we're going to have to put a bell on you.
This is the guy who ran into a fire trap.
And what if you had? Or something worse?
Also, that's subject. I don't think I actually walked into a fire trap.
No, that was me.
Oh,
Those people have very different voices.
they do.
I mean, if we do want people to scout ahead, I'm more than happy to volunteer. It's kind of what I'm quite good at, so...
I mean, I'm just sort of in the habit. Zara, come on, you know I've been traveling alone for so long. It's not that I'm not trying to be part of the group. It's just getting used to it. And I'm a tank. It's not like I can't take the abuse.
Yes, but you shouldn't take the abuse alone.
Why you always gotta say such sweet things? Damn it.
Because I care about you.
I know, and that's special, and it makes me feel good. Thank you, Zara.
At this point, Nefarious is going to poke his head around the corner from here and be like, also, there's a room here full of what I assume to be refuse.
There is.
Refuse.
Hang on, before we just start running down another corridor, what do you guys find in that side room?
Oh, it was another portal. Does anybody have a key, by the way? It's it had a picture of, or not a portal, but an archway. It had a picture of a dwarven woman, kind of holding
the shield.
Yeah, keyhole in her warhammer. I think who was it that tried a key? Was it
Nuri? I think.
Nuri? Yeah, Nuri had a couple of keys, but none of them worked.
I haven't got anything. Not that I know of. Nope.
I know
Sorry.
mages and all that kind of power, but how many portals, man?
And the worst part is like, we're not ready for all of them. Like, she's just like, you're not ready, you're not ready, you're not ready. It's all like, okay, bitch, then tell us where the stairs are.
Out of curiosity, this dead grey thing.
Yes.
Does the sword still exist?
Yes.
I'm just gonna pick that up.
Okay. You have a greatsword.
Well, it's not as great as Scale Edge, but it's pretty alright.
It's gonna go in the bag of holding.
This is going to hold the bag out for you, so you just slot it in.
That was 2d6, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
standard greatsword.
Are they 2d6 by standard?
Yeah.
I forget that, and I'm the one with the greatsword.
I know, it's crazy.
Well, are we wanting to scout on ahead down this corridor that looks to have the light at the end?
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Okay. I was going to say, I'm going to say, just hold on a second, and I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
On us.
Good call.
So any stealth rolls, we get a +10 bonus action, a +10 to the dexterity on it.
Ooh, shiny. Yes.
So you see a kind of dark cloud just envelop everyone who's within 30 feet of me. But it's only until you've got to stay within 30 feet of me. So
we're all huddled quite close.
yes. So I'm going to move up to the edge of the light. What can I kind of see from where I'm standing here?
It looks like bodies.
You
lot of
can
bodies.
see 3 quartz pillars that are glowing that fill the room with light.
Yeah.
And you can just see detritus across the floor. And
on, John.
a deep alcove in the north wall where there is a sarcophagus.
Okay. I suggest we proceed with caution.
And can I cast Find Traps in this area?
Yes.
All right, so you sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. A trap for the purpose of this spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect on your character. So actually, before I do that, can I just kind of come up to the corner here so I can see everything?
You sense no traps within this room.
All right, there's no traps in here, guys. We're all right as far as that goes. We do still need to be careful about ambushes, though.
Edging in.
The floor of this room is covered in a layer of detritus. Rusted helms, shields, fragments of armor, and weapons cover the floor.
When you say detritus, is that just like solid stuff, or are we talking organic matter?
No, we're just talking like pieces of armor. It's
okay.
Such a covering of the floor that it makes it difficult to walk through the room at full speed.
Why is it such a mess in here? This is awful. Ugh.
Can I just do an investigate to see if there's anything worth picking up?
Yeah.
I say, can I also help with that investigate more to figure out what the hell happened in this battle?
Okay.
So if he's helping, do I get advantage on that? Is that right? 11. I am rolling great tonight, guys.
Oh boy.
The dice love you, my man. They love you.
That assistance was really helpful, Vason. Well done. You pick through the wreckage, and it takes you a little while to go through it. There is a lot of like bits and pieces of armor here. It's difficult to tell what happened, but you do realize that everything here, there's arms and armor from orcs and goblinoids and drow and dwergar. Nothing in the wreckage on the floor is of dwarven make.
I think this might be a disposal room.
You're
Either that or there was a big battle.
Why would you put a sarcophagus in a disposal room?
That is a good question.
Urania, did you go and look at the sarcophagus?
I went up to the shadow. I didn't actually look at it so much, just like into the shadow. I was more interested in these quartz pillars, to be honest. Is there any kind of thing on them that kind of explains what might have happened here? Like
Yeah,
any
like
engravings?
are there any dwarvish runes I can decipher?
So we've seen these quartz pillars before, right?
Yes.
Didn't we see some of these last week?
Similar quartz pillars have lit up other areas of this level.
This quartz stuff is just cool.
There is nothing written on the pillars.
Yeah. What do you think, guys? Do we go have a look at the sarcophagus?
I would say that is a terrible idea, and no.
I think it's a good idea.
Is there any way that we
Probably is a terrible idea, but it might answer what's going on here.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Christy, you were
like-
saying something?
Sorry.
Is there any way that we can like scan it with some sort of magic or anything? I think I have I have detect magic, don't I? And detect good and evil.
I definitely
yes.
have detect magic.
Before
So,
we-
I'm running his own spell slots, otherwise I'd do it. But yeah, if we do detect magic,
I
that'll probably
mean, also Aurelius has cast Find Traps and didn't find anything, but
Just particularly on the sarcophagus.
Well, the sarcophagus would have been within range.
you do have Detect Magic, you have Detect Evil and Good, and you also have Detect Poison and Disease if you want, but would you like to detect anything? Mary?
Let's detect evil, because I think that would cover
Okay.
both things. That would cover the other two.
And I'm assuming you'll move up to a place where you can get the sarcophagus within that ability. So Nuri moves up and casts the spell. There are no pings. There is so the spell, to remind anyone who needs to be reminded, detects aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiend, or undead, as well as if the place has been magically consecrated or desecrated. And you get nothing from any of those pings within range around you at the moment, Nuri.
Okay, so it should be safe to open.
Well, sure. I'll be the schmuck.
Okay, you approach the sarcophagus, and where there is like this thick layer of metal in the rest of the room, the space around the sarcophagus is mostly clear, but it is shattered. The back wall of the alcove is engraved in Dwarvish.
Toya.
Coming. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, I'm coming.
What's the walls say?
I don't know, John. What did they say?
One second.
Translating. Hold on, I'm turning on my dwarven Siri.
I was about to say dwarvish, like he is loading.
There's loading bar instead of Toya's eyes.
Yeah.
Here comes a spinning beast ball of
In the chat for you.
Yeah. Our king is with the gods. Here lie his bones. Well, that's helpful.
Oh, my
Wait, what was that word? What was that word?
oh,
Ziggurat. No. Fuck. Zamboozle. No. Fuck. What was the word? Finagle. But that's not it. Prestidigitation.
I've genuinely
definitely-
forgotten the word. God, what was the word?
I'm scrolling back up to the chat to try and find it.
Bird? Was it bird?
Sahagin. No.
Open Saskatchewan.
Thunderbrook.
Thunderbrook.
That one.
That.
Nothing happens.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
I think Toya may be right in let's leave the dead sleeping.
Vason, roll me an
God.
investigation check.
Ooh.
Vason, you slip and hit your head on the sarcophagus. Carry on.
Can I come up and make an investigate check?
I was like, I was basically just gonna like lift the lid up, have a little peek, if that's okay.
Go right ahead. While you do
I'm
that,
gonna lift-
Aurelius, roll me an investigation check.
All right, I'm gonna roll my actual dice because Foundry is not being kind to me today.
Like, as
This
he's
is
lifting the lid, Toy is
That's a
just
10.
edging back slowly.
10 total?
10 total.
Yep. No, everything seems perfectly fine.
It's a sarcophagus, guys.
It's a box of Maltesers that's been opened ever so slightly.
I mean, the only thing I can think is, do we still have that crown thing we found? Baby that turned into the crown?
I think Vason's still wearing it as an armband.
No, that's the
Yeah.
original crown. I just have it not as an
Should we-
armband.
Should we put it with the king? If it's his crown? And see if that does anything? Because, I mean, this looks like it's broken, like someone broke into it. So maybe somebody took the crown, now we found it, and we can give it back.
No, I think it was hidden in that way very specifically to hide it. By whoever used to own it. As Vason just sort of finishes opening the sarcophagus.
You just don't want to give it back.
Urania,
Mhm.
roll me a perception check.
10. And I'm
Cool.
good at perception.
What is with these dice?
They hate us this week.
We had the good rolls at the start of the session. Now we're paying for.
God, the meta in me is desperate to use divine sense, but I've had no reason to do so. Ah!
Carry on.
Is it just a sarcophagus filled with bones?
It is just a sarcophagus filled with bones. They appear to be dwarven.
Give him his crown back. As the one working for a god of death, put the crown back.
No. As he
Mason.
lowers the sarcophagus down. They
Give him his
clearly
crown
hid it in the museum for a reason, and there are other people of this dwarven culture that exist on the surface. They will probably appreciate it being returned to them.
They'd probably want us to give it back to their king, who they put in a sarcophagus. It's clearly been grave robbed.
I don't know. There's no. I mean, there's Dwergar, but there's no. Bollocks. What are they called? Dwarves.
Mylakin.
Doesn't seem to be any Mylakin corpses. So clearly they chose never to put it in here.
Look at this sarcophagus and tell me this was not grave robbed. Look at all this damage and tell me someone didn't come down here, break this thing open, and go steal it.
I think you're probably right.
No, really? You just don't want to give up his crown. I mean, what are you doing with it? It's in your bag. Like, seriously, what are you going to do with it?
One, I was going to see if ask a wizard to see if it has any magic powers, and possibly sell it.
You would
A
sell...
dragonborn's got to eat.
Yeah, with the gold we've been finding. Not the crown. Give the crown back. Look, I've dealt with enough undead, angry kings who've been grave robbed to know that it's probably a good idea to just give him the crown back.
There are not going to be any undead around here, and you know what? I'll prove it, and I'm just going to use Divine Sense.
Okay.
Are there any undead nearby?
In much the same way as when Nuri detected good and evil, there are no undead pings.
See, it's fine.
How far can you sense with that thing?
I can sense the sarcophagus.
Yeah, but he might not be in the sarcophagus.
Zara raises her hand to just get everybody's attention.
Yes, my sweet?
This wall is a door.
Say what now?
How did we all miss that?
Yeah. Okay, you got me on that one.
I mean, clearly not all of us missed it. Good spot.
Indeed.
Yeah, no kidding.
I always got good eyes.
This room
That's another freaking sarcophagus.
has a 10-foot high vaulted ceiling and a black marble sarcophagus flecked with gold stands close to the south wall, its lid carved in the likeness of a dwarf king.
Oh.
Now, see, this looks like a real king sarcophagus. That was probably a false tomb.
Yeah.
Does it look like this sarcophagus has been messed with or altered in any way?
It does not look like anybody's been in here in a long time.
Cool.
Power word?
What are these yellow things?
There are
All right,
10
okay. I'll say the power word. Syphilis.
Zunderbrook. Toya.
Nothing happened.
Dang it.
I really hope Zunderbrock means something in Dwarven.
No, I think John would have told me by now if it did.
It does.
John, you better have told me, but...
It means
actually-
hidden treasure.
Oh.
On the walls, there are 10 glittering panels. Each panel is a 6-foot tall, 3-foot wide, 1-inch thick rectangle of a golden crystal, carved with a relief image of a dwarven warrior clutching a battle axe.
Oh, shh. Gimme.
Dope.
Don't touch. Do not touch.
Oh, but I wanna.
No.
It's shiny.
Okay, when the stupid cat who suffers from major impulse control says don't touch something, you don't touch something.
Is there any engraving in like terms of runes or words, or is it just pictures?
Just pictures.
My token is stuck under Urena, so I can't move, and I'm trying to explore.
There you go.
Like, I'm going to be going towards the sarcophagus to see if it has any dwarven runes for me to read.
There is
And all of
nothing
these-
written on the sarcophagus.
All right,
All 10
time
of
to
these
check
the
the
same?
walls. Oops. Well, I imagine they'd probably look like different dwarves, but
They
That's
all
what
look
I'm-
similar, but yeah, they are different dwarves.
are there any
Really-
runes carved
Sorry, go
on
on.
them or on the walls?
No.
I was just gonna say it's a silly question, but do we recognize any of the dwarves in these pictures, engravings?
No.
No, I didn't think we would, but you never know.
They're long dead.
The relief of the dwarf on the sarcophagus, does it look like the dwarf that we saw in the museum? Like
It
any of
does
the
look-
images of the...
It does look very similar to the dwarf you saw in the museum.
Okay. So yeah, okay, this is definitely the guy. Vaesen, give him his crown back. Somebody else, give him his crown back.
Is there anywhere on this sarcophagus lid that looks like a crown would slot into?
No. The sarcophagus lid does have a crown on it.
Does it match the crown, the crown in shape?
It looks similar.
So you want me to open a tomb to put a crown on a corpse?
Yes.
Could we not just leave the crown in the room?
No, because usually with these things, they have to have it in their possession, and being in the same room isn't the same as, like, it being in physical contact. These things are weird.
Well, you're the
Sorry.
boss.
Well, actually, my boss is the boss, but he's, like, a stickler for these things, so I'd rather do it right the first time.
It is curious, though. It doesn't look like anybody's been in this room for a long time. Are we sure that this crown goes here?
Well, he looks like the guy from the murals, and we found the crown in the museum near those murals. So that's kind of what I'm working with.
Vaesen will get the crown out and sort of just like hover it next to the carved crown, just so that Aurelius can make a judgment as to whether or not he thinks it's the same crown.
Does Aurelius think it's the same crown?
It
Would that be a perception, I guess?
it looks very similar. Roll me a perception check.
All right. Excuse
The guy with the dice that hate him right now is
I
rolling for perception.
assume holding the crown over this carving counts as a help action.
Sure.
That's okay. All right. So first roll is a dirty 20.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going with the first roll.
So dirty 20.
Yeah.
The crowns are very similar. You do also notice something else.
Ooh.
Having got close enough, you notice that this panel on the back wall doesn't quite sit as flush as the others.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, they just kind of like moving my head around a little bit to try to get a better look. Yeah, they definitely look similar, and then run over here.
Don't touch him! Oh, okay, you're not touching it. What the fuck?
Hey guys, look what I found.
You know what? I give up. Fuck it.
There's a door at the end of this hallway here.
This hallway is
If-
choked with dust and cobwebs.
Oh, Jesus.
Should we set them alight before we progress to make travel easier?
There's cobwebs though, not like web, like not right.
Oh,
Yeah, I
they're
think
not.
it's just age webs.
They are not like giant spider webs or anything. It's just it's been left alone for a while.
Gotcha.
Just figure it out with something in front of you. You'll get rid of it.
All right, I'll open the door. It's another hallway with another door at the end.
Wait, Zunderbrock.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
I'll go and make the next one.
Okay.
Ah!
God dang it, man! Son of a bitch!
I was thinking about I was gonna set it off.
I should have let somebody else go first. God.
Luckily, you did let somebody else go first. Urania,
Did I?
Yes.
Thank God.
you step forward and put your foot down on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and the foot just keeps going through the ground. The floor falls away from you.
Can I try and grab onto something?
You fall. Apparently, no. Make me a Dexterity saving throw.
17.
I'm going to say that was to catch yourself would have been as difficult as it should have been to spot this trap, and I'm afraid that fails.
Right. Okay.
You fall into a pit that is 30 feet deep.
Oof.
So you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into the bottom of said pit.
Yeah.
And you look up and you can see the top of the pit. Your friends.
Are you okay?
Yeah, a little bruised, but
Yeah, at least
Okay.
you didn't get exploded.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, there's that.
it could have been worse. I was about to say, thank you, Fasten. I was about to ask, has anyone got a rope?
I'm starting to think maybe we should detect traps after we open a door, but before we step through it. What do you guys think?
Totally fair. Totally.
Yes.
I mean, it's just a suggestion,
Oh,
but
I see the lines for the trap now.
Yeah.
I've just
I was
put
gonna
the
say-
lines in.
Yeah.
I climb up and just because there's space there, I'm going to just move myself behind the rest of the party.
After a
I
minute,
think.
on a spring, the pit trap slams shut again.
Okay.
we know what triggered it, so we can avoid triggering it.
Standing on it, I expect.
So how are we supposed to get across?
I have a brilliant idea. Vason just sort of gets his boot. He sort of just draws a line in the dust.
Right.
Oh, I am also going to say, however, apparently this should have been a secret door, and it swings open after Urania landed on the button that opens it.
So we had to fall down the pit.
I was going to say, I imagine that happening very inelegantly and just like, boom, plonk on the button
Yes.
on landing.
Gark, I need you to hold the end of this rope.
Okay. That's not
Wait,
how
wait,
Gark
wait,
sounds,
before-
but yeah, close enough.
Before we do
No,
that, hello.
decent dark.
Well, no, but I was just. Why don't I just jump across?
That's what I'm about to. I was going to do that, but giving Gark one end of the rope so that people can hold a rope and climb across afterwards. And Vason passes
Okay.
the end of the rope to Toya, since Toya clearly wants to jump a 10-foot pit.
Well, I just think I can probably make the jump easier than you because I'm lighter, and I could tie it to something.
You sure you can carry everyone's weight?
Literally just said I'd tie it to something.
Is there anything to tie it to?
A door?
What about if we hammer a one of those metal spikes into one of the walls
Yeah, like an anchor. We could do that.
on this side, and then whoever wants to jump across can.
Toya, what is your strength score?
My strength? Give me a second. I got to double check. Strength is it's the smaller it's the smaller gray number, right?
The
Oh wait, no, here it
whole
is.
number,
Bigger
not
one.
the plus.
18.
Oh yeah, you can jump this perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you and I have the same strength.
All right.
A strong cat.
And jump. And jump.
You take a run up and you leap across the pit with no problem.
Right. So am I hammering an anchor, or am I going to try and hook it around the door?
You do something that side, we'll figure out something this side.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna try and hammer an anchor into the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Because
do
that
this.
way it's higher for them than if it was like on the floor.
Yeah, I'll do the same this side, using my maul as a hammer.
Do I need to like strength check that, or are we just gonna let go with it?
I mean, I'm assuming you have like a hammer and pittons that you can do that with, right?
I think so. I think it was. Hold on. I was literally just looking at my inventory. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. Yeah, I have a hammer and some stakes.
Okay.
Cool.
Can you toss me a steak?
I throw a stake at him.
Ah.
A slab of meat hits you in the face.
But yeah, I guess between the two of us, we make a rough rope. Not really a bridge, just a rope you can hang off.
Yeah.
A rope that if you are gonna fall down the pit trap, you don't instead.
Yep.
And
Not
so-
a lot of space here, though. Should I peek my head through just to see if it's okay for us to go straight through into the next room, guys? I don't think we're all going to fit on this side of
Just
the...
don't go.
Hold on. Let me, Toya. Let me get across first, and I can cast detect traps or find
Okay.
traps.
Sounds a good idea. So you come first, then.
So
I don't want any of us accidentally falling on it because there wasn't enough room and then fall down the pit.
Alright.
And I will step. Can I get detect traps on this room from this side of the door?
You can get what you can see.
I can get what I can see. All right. Yeah, I'll take one step into the room just so I can see the whole thing. Okay. This is a wild room, guys. And I will do
The four corners of this room have 9-foot tall statues of dwarves in them. Hanging from the south wall between the statues of Moradin and Berenar is a thick tapestry depicting King Malaya with his adamantine warpick in hand as he is battling a purple worm.
Is he wearing his crown?
Yes,
Does it look like the crown that we've got?
it does.
Okay. I think I found out whose crown it is. And then I'll hit a find traps in here. Just to make sure.
Is that worm YRM or ORM?
ORM.
Right. Thank you. Just for my notes.
All right. Any traps?
There are no traps in this room.
All right, we're good. Come on in, guys.
Clappy,
Yes.
as Aurelius enters this room, you hear a voice in your head.
Oh.
Well done on making it so far.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
You are the
Well,
first to be down here in centuries.
Who's this?
I've been trapped here for so long.
Does his sword talk too?
Forget my name.
You know, that seems to be a common theme. We've found a few others that have been trapped here. What happened?
I'm sealed in a statue. But if you let me out, I do remember how to reveal King Mylar's true tomb. You're not quite there yet.
So you said this is all happening in my head, but I'm speaking out loud so that they can hear my side of the conversation, but not the other one. And I'm just going to relay that information to the group and be like, what do you guys think?
Okay, did she say she was sealed? Or, I mean, I'm assuming it's a she. But like, is she saying she sealed in all the statues or just one of the statues?
The wording was a statue.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
Well, we got a 1 in 4 chance.
So going back
There's that.
to the person that we released from Undeath last time, did they mention how many other souls are trapped in here? Because they mentioned that other souls have been trapped by Haleth, but this one hasn't mentioned Haleth at all.
I'm gonna say to the voice, were you trapped here by Haleth by chance?
We have been here longer than him.
Not Haleth, guys. They've been here longer.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. I thought you said she. So is it more than one or?
Yeah, we don't judge people's pronouns.
They just said we have been trapped here longer than him.
Okay. Do really, really quick. Ask them if they mean the royal way.
Quick question. When you say we, are there more than one of you, or is it the royal we?
I can sense there are others of my kind here.
Like in this room?
Yes, they are not talking at the moment.
Can I drop a divine sense? Because we already found out about those demons being released from statues, and this is very sus.
Yeah, usually when things get sealed into statues, it's to keep them trapped.
Which statue are you in?
I am in the statue of Marthammer.
All right, the person that's talking to me is in the statue of Marthammer, but there are more than just them. They're saying that the others are being quiet.
Right.
Which, for point of reference, would be this statue.
Okay.
Those of you having entered this room, and I need to bring all my peeps in. You would recognize that these statues are the statues of dwarven deities.
Do a sign you want up.
Moradin, the god of creation, and Baronar, true silver, god of hearth and home, Clangadin, Silverbeard, the god of battle, and Marthammer Duane, god of exploration.
What are these?
These are a tapestry. These are the tapestry that was mentioned.
Okay, cool. Hey, so sorry. The last time we interacted with somebody who was trapped, I ended up getting possessed. So apologies if I seem a bit untrusting, but
caution is wise.
How long exactly have you been here? You said before. What was his name? Hamel? Hallister. You said before that?
We have been here for centuries.
All right, Fallout Boy.
We have lost track of time.
Okay. How do we know that this is not going to end badly for us if we do anything in this room?
I was going to say, I did ask for a divine sense to see if there was anything weird going on.
Yeah.
Give a clue, but John has not answered me yet.
Put the ability in the chat.
I hit the button and the button doesn't want to work.
Okay. Make sure that you tick off the...
I have been.
Consume resources. Wasn't stupid.
Oh, there you go.
Each of the statues pings of fiend.
Ah, I think this is like the broken statues from those.
Sorry, you cut out. I did not hear that.
Those statues stink of fiend.
What assurances would you like?
Yeah, the assurance that you're a lying bitch.
We tell the truth.
You tell your version of the truth, bitch. I'm
Can I
trying
make
to
an
find another hidden door.
Can I make an insight, I guess, on them?
We are only telling you the truth. We wish to be free.
Yeah, but the thing is, you haven't really told us anything except that you've been down here a long time and you've lost track of time. That's about the only pieces of information that you have given us.
If you release me, I can show you where the king of the Malar is buried.
Right. I get that. However, again, the last time we released somebody, I got possessed. So I'm not very keen on that situation right now.
I do not.
So I'm just gonna relay to the group, just like, so they say they can show us where the king's buried. What do we think, guys?
He's a lying bitch.
I vote no against releasing fiend.
Yes, I think fiends
I mean,
can
like,
be
sorry.
fiends can be a double-edged sword. I don't trust them. They'll bend the
let me put
truth
it-
to what they want.
There is that, and also, like, I mean, if these were like spirits, they wouldn't ping as fiends; they'd ping as spirits.
I'm just gonna be
They
like,
ping-
I am sorry, I didn't catch your name.
We do not remember it. What would you like to call us?
Can I make an insight check on whether they actually remember it?
You can't hear them.
Yeah, I was gonna
of course,
say,
sorry. Yeah,
can
never
I
mind.
make an insight check
You
on
can
whether
make
they
an
actually
insight
remember
check.
it? Okay. Oh, thank God. Actual decent roll. 16.
Okay.
Had to be good to you eventually.
Oh.
You believe them.
Listen, I'm really sorry. My group is not comfortable with releasing anything at the moment.
Why are
Vason,
you being so polite to it?
Because that's who I am, okay?
Vason, you hear in your head, you won't find anything there.
Did I hear that, or was it just Vason?
Just Vason.
Oh, man.
Mason is just not going to reply. He is just going to look at the tapestries.
Well, he's gonna go and grab the bottom of one of the tapestries and pull it back to see if there's anything on the wall behind the tapestries.
No, don't do that. That's how we broke them last
The
time.
tapestry just collapses into mold and dust and falls apart, and you can see what appears to be a wall made of stone.
And somewhere on the surface, all the walls have just now got angry for no apparent reason.
Yeah, I'm feeling like Homer Simpson after he ruins that scroll in the freaking Illuminati episode.
Did the little
Like, I am so
cat
sorry,
make a
guys.
mess?
Risa just gently pulls Toya back 5 foot and looks to see if there's any clues on what's left of the tapestry. Since there were 2.
To be fair, how was I supposed to know it was going to disintegrate?
You were there when I destroyed the last one.
Well, yeah,
Nefira.
My mistakes.
Eurelius is just gonna go, hey, are you still there?
Are you
I'm
still
sorry,
there?
there are other people talking.
So it's not just me anymore. Okay. So guys, keep your wits about you.
Nefira, as you approach the statue, can we help you, Drow?
Not at this moment in time. I'm just admiring your little prison. Must be cramped in there, surely.
Oh, it is interminable.
Oh, he's just
Free
losing it in the
us.
background.
Oh. You know, I'm going to switch to deep speech for this next bit, and I'm going to hope they can understand me. So apologies, people that want to listen to this on audio, but I'm going to keep my lips stum so the players don't know what I'm talking about.
Nefir!
Oh,
No.
you want to play it that way?
Ooh. Oh, this is a very intimate setting.
Hello. We can read your thoughts.
Oh, good, because having this conversation out loud is really inconvenient.
Yes, your friends are so narrow-minded. You understand power, don't you?
All too well.
What do you want?
Well, like you said, I want power.
We can show you where the Mylar buried their dead king.
Cute, but that's not a real power now, is it?
He has great treasures.
Golden trinkets. Any goon with a good crossbow can get stuff out of the Waterdeep treasury.
Magic items.
Keep talking. Come on. You're almost there. Can you give me some specifics here?
Defense. Your king, the king, had a magic shield. Interesting. Have we got your attention yet?
You certainly have my ear right now, so magic shield. Any other powerful items of interest?
You've seen his pick in the tapestry that was... I think mostly the purple worm was destroyed. Made of a special metal.
I mean, rare metals are very hard to buy. Oh, I'm going to assume then the deal is I crack you out of this thing and you tell me where good old King Wenceslas is buried.
I'll show you the way.
No, I think you're gonna have to tell me first, otherwise, this isn't really gonna work. If I break you out, the others are just gonna murder you. You can tell me, and I'll figure out a way of breaking you out later without them knowing.
Behind the wall to the south, it is a powerful illusion. You can dispel magic, can't you? Look for the hidden door behind the wall. I have your word. Yes?
Give me 24 hours to think on it.
I have your word.
Yeah, 24 hours to think on it. It's been...
Because...
Pick of the devil.
Yep.
The hero walks away from the statue and yells very loudly, "Thank you for playing. Don't try con a con man. Good night."
Foul creature!
We're just gonna do the full-on pirouette bow, summoning the sword at his hand. It's like, not a foul creature, already in a relationship.
Hey, out of curiosity, was Nefir talking out loud that entire time?
No.
No, it was meant to be conversation.
Okay, because I was gonna say, like, that's why I had Toya reacting to that first comment in the thing, because she understands that.
You understand deep speech?
Yep.
Whoops.
One of my languages. So that's why I was reacting, because, like, I was hearing it, and so Toya's all like, no.
You do all hear... Yeah!
I was going to say, Irenia actually understands deep speech as well when I'm looking, but...
God, you pissed her off, would you?
Wonderful secret language has been exposed.
No, seriously though, you got to tell me what you did. I'm loving these screams of anger and frustration.
Apparently, good old King Wenceslas is buried behind the south wall. There was a secret door there.
Discovered.
I don't know. Further, but behind the tapestry.
I looked behind the tapestry. There was nothing
Here,
there.
and that Irenia's going to pull down the other tapestry.
Ah, no!
Okay, can anybody, like, undo magic?
What's happened?
I
I'm hearing that laughter.
My overconfidence just bit me in the arse, is just what happened.
I do have dispel magic.
Maybe don't do that, because it might set them free.
Fair enough.
Let's say, were we all hearing that manic laughter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pity.
Okay, do
Can
either
you
of
let
these
it
walls
out?
particularly look doorish?
No, they look very wall-like.
Try tapping on it to see if there's hollow. If it's hollow, the other side.
Actually, Vason, I was gonna say 3, 2, 1, kick.
Oh, you know what? It's not the stupidest idea.
Demolition.
Mason is going to do a proper fireman's kick into the door, where you don't run and jump, because that's how you hurt yourself. Plants himself very firmly and tries to push the wall back with his foot.
Toy is going to do the same thing, which I'm assuming is going to be a strength roll, so.
John? Are you still there? Ah!
Whoa.
What the hell just happened?
I think we
You
just
brace
phased through a wall.
yourself, you push, and with all of your strength, the wall
It was an illusion.
was an illusion. And you pushed harder than the illusion could handle.
Toya's utter madness literally broke the fourth wall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I mean,
There's
we
10
knew
more.
it was. We knew it was going to happen. Eventually.
But there is nothing in this room.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Can anyone do that?
Anyone in that room can.
Do I still get an advantage because I'm close to Basin? Or is that only in combat?
You get advantage because you're close to me.
You don't get advantage because you're close to combat at Vason, typically, no.
Nat 20, baby!
15.
That's 18 for Aurelius.
Vason and Toya.
This is just me just basically face planted into the secret.
There is a hidden door over here.
Approve? Wait, no, sorry.
Wait, can I get?
What is you in Draconic? That. Let me just quickly do that. Translation. Draconic translation.
I'm clicking and nothing is happening. It.
What is that phrase? While dry looks? Apparently. God,
A
that's
stone dais supports a perfectly cut slab of white marble with the name
Jesus.
Malaire etched in silver atop it in dwarvish letters.
Oh,
is it actually silver or is it mithril?
It appears to be actually silver.
Ooh.
Do not rub the grave.
No, they're making budget cuts. They're not using mithril. I'm going to drop another divine sense, if I may.
I was going to say, I've only got one more fine traps left.
This space is consecrated.
Oh, we're in consecrated ground, folks. Considering Toya's obsessed with getting this crown back to its owner, is there any sort of like recess or whatever where the crown would have gone? That's visible?
No,
or
but
is it
you
just...
can see that the top of the sarcophagus could be opened.
Okay. You wanted us to give him back the crown, so don't get angry at me for doing this. Advisor just lifts the lid and just
What
pulls
is
it to
your
the side.
strength score?
18.
It's too heavy for you to lift alone.
Okay, maybe I'll need help.
I'll help him because this is my plan anyway.
You lift
I'll
the
go around the
lid.
other side. It's very much sort of like a push it to the side sort of deal.
Inside the
Gently,
sarcophagus
lift with your knees.
Yeah, I know.
is the mummified corpse of the dwarf king, clad in burial robes and clutching an adamantine war pick. A shield lies at his legs, bearing the symbol of Dumathoin.
Well, this is definitely the right guy this time. Alright. I would say maybe put it, if you can try and nestle it on his head where it's supposed to be.
Maybe just above his hands. Would that work?
Oh my god, you baby, give it to me.
I could do it. I just didn't want to just. I don't. Fine, I'll lift his head. Razor just very delicately coronates a corpse with a crystal crown. And says a few words to Doomathoin in the heart of the process. I don't know, something along the lines
Vason,
of-
you hear in your head, you really are the worst tomb robber.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that pick looks really pretty, but I've already got a weapon.
Toya,
I
you
will be
hear in
forced-
your head, look at it, it's so shiny.
I have shiny. I have shiny that already talks in my head, honey. Wait, who the fuck are you?
Are we being egged on by a corpse?
I think
No.
we're being egged on by the thieves.
Probably.
That
Okay, I'm getting my
shield
voices
would look
confused.
good
Who are
on
you?
We just want to be released.
I told you, 24 hours to think on it. Oh, sorry, no.
Suck my kitty dick, you're a liar.
When have we lied?
This whole time?
What did we lie about? Tell me
Who you were,
exactly.
what you were, and your purpose?
No, we have told you the truth.
Yeah. You cannot argue with this level of stupid, bitch.
You are right. We cannot argue with you. We have bought a weapon to fight someone unarmed in this battle of wits. We apologize.
Don't bother. I'm still not letting you go. Besides, my boss would kick my ass. Like, you know, for
Why would
fiendy
the
magic
king-
thingies that are in my head, you can't tell who my boss is? Like,
Why would the king of
You
the
done-
dead care if you let me go or not? We're not
because you're one
dead.
of those people he doesn't like.
We're not dead. We're
No, but I'm pretty sure
alive.
you fall under his purview. Fiends
No, we
are
don't.
kind of crappy. No, they not. I'm gonna have to ask him about that.
He cares about
Especially if
life
this
and
ever comes
death.
up again.
We
Toya,
might-
please stop arguing with yourself and help me seal the sarcophagus.
Oh yeah, good point. Okay, hold on. Let me get on this side.
Nefira, you just hear in your head, you're really going to go to all of this trouble of messing with me like this and not take a prize?
Yeah, because Toya will kick his
If I
ass.
was going to sit there with the biggest shit-eating grin and be like, this is the prize, honey.
So correct me if I'm wrong. There was a shield, a war pick, and now the crown in here.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Shield and Warpick are supposedly magical according to Missy trapped in stone.
They gave him his
Vason,
crown back.
you
Oh, God.
are the worst Tomb Raider. You're supposed to take the treasures out, not put more in.
There's one thing I do respect the dwarves for. Being a dragon, being, you know, draconic and all. It's very fun to try and steal from someone, but it's almost more impressive to put something back.
Foolish.
Is she pissy?
They're not happy. And Vason will just sort of finish and say a few words to Doomathoin and just call over to Neri if Neri wants to say anything.
Yeah, Toya, in a rare moment of solemnity, sort of puts the tips of her fingers together and gives her own words of congratulations, you're dead. There's a word for it, and I can't remember what the word is. It's not blessing, but it's something along those lines.
Rededication?
Probably that.
I just like the
that. But
idea that
basically-
Toya just puts their hand on top of him and goes, "Well done, you died."
That's what I was thinking as well. It's too good.
To be fair, well done. You're still dead. Dumathoin nor my boss will want me to come after you. You're doing good.
Yeah. My boss says I don't have to kill you again. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Toya, you swear for a second, you look up into the corner of the room, and in the shadows you see the cloaked, masked face of Kalemvor. And as you place your hand on it, on the sarcophagus, and think the solemn thoughts, and then forget the words, he just sort of puts his head into his hands and fades away.
I don't know why, but I just had the sudden feeling that my boss is incredibly disappointed in me. It's weird.
Well,
You guys ever get that feeling?
well, Toya, we all have those days. Try not to dwell too much on it.
Aurelius, you hear in your head, how well do you know these people?
I don't know why that's any of your business.
They're putting...
I say I don't say that out loud. That's mental.
You've come all of this way, you've risked your life, and they are leaving treasure behind.
Some things are more important than treasure.
I see.
I was gonna go on.
And out loud, I'm going to say, these people saved my life.
This fiend is distant.
I know, right? Take no for an answer. Take the L and move on.
I was gonna say, before we leave the tomb, Irenia's just gonna kind of finger toss a gold coin into the coffin before it's shut.
Ferryman noise.
So many different religious practices. I love that.
You know, I like this king, like, he's looking down and he's all like, who the fuck are these people? I mean, I appreciate the blessings, but why are they all at my tomb? Oh, fuck.
The king's looking down and going, did that cat really just say congratulations, you're dead?
Dead. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, I guess?
All right, let's close everything up.
Yep. Look, Vason, I know you're annoyed, so the next treasure we find, you can have my portion, okay?
No,
to make up
don't.
for the crown.
Don't be silly. And basically sort of just like gets the big old door, the secret door, closes it, and it's just like, I need to make that just so it doesn't move. Probably not. I'm not a good engineer.
Yeah.
At least if we do find any of the remaining Maya dwarves, we can tell them how to find their old king.
That's true.
We can warn them not to listen to the statues.
Yeah. Wonder if there's a way we can seal this whole, like, chamber hall? Like, these two halls leading to this room? Because, I mean, they put the pit in, but that's not really enough of a deterrent.
I've heard this wonderful thing called concrete.
Well, I mean, I know about that, but, like, should we brick up the doors or something? I don't know. I just feel like if we prevent anybody from ever coming in here, you know, Bitchy McBitchface and her friends can just, like, wallow in here for the next several thousand centuries or something.
Well, if we secure...
And if I was being too subtle on talking about you, bitch.
I know.
I mean, look,
I didn't hear that.
we can tell the dwarves if we get dwarves to move back down here, which, you know what, they're probably going to be some. Then, yep. then we can just be like, look, maybe brick up the statues or sanctify them to poison the fiends inside. I don't know. I don't know how to kill fiends that's not with a sword. Also, what's this tomb all about? As he just walks up to the big black sarcophagus.
Maybe a
I
trap?
suspect that's a tomb just to distract, make people think that is the actual tomb.
I mean, 2 distractions is pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I mean, it could be just a giant money box.
Yeah, Vesa does just go. "Er?"
It is too heavy for you to lift on your own.
But basically, no, buddy, you're gonna hurt your back.
You can help.
We could help. The question is,
already
do
did.
we want to?
I already desecrated one tomb today,
Right.
so I don't really feel like it.
Fine. One quick peek, and if there's nothing in it, we're putting it back.
Oh, of course.
Here.
My boss is gonna kill me.
This is where my strength isn't enough.
Inside is a tattered black shroud and the dust and bones of a dwarf.
Okay, definitely not. Definitely not anything from that.
And Nefira, you also notice that there are the bones of a mole.
Huh. Weird. Okay, put it down. This is really heavy.
Weird. Put it down.
I wonder if they were his
I'm
boss.
just gonna stand there for a second longer to be like, my fingers.
Well, was it
Who
anything
is it?
interesting?
Body doubles or
It's the man and his dog.
There's a dog in there?
I had more of a mole, but
Oh, cute.
Makes sense.
He had a pet mole.
Makes sense for a dwarf to have a pet mole.
I would assume there were more badger people.
not
As
honey badgers.
you-
Can we keep them all?
But it's dead.
Oh,
As
there's
you
actual
leave-
proper disappointment there.
As you leave the tomb, we'll call it tonight.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
The
Sounds like a good place to stop it.
screeches of the demon do follow you as far out as they can, but eventually, sort of as you're leaving the tomb, they fade away into nothingness.
Goodbye, Crystal Dwarven Town. Oof. Officially deleted from the party inventory.
Aurelius is going to go up to Vason and just say, it was the right thing.
Yeah, Toy is patting his shoulder like, we did good, we did good.